Okay, so I'm going to convert my radical forms into rational power forms. It's important that you realize what is the base, what's the power, what's the index. So when I look at this first example right here, it looks like I have a base x to the power of 7, right? But there's also this 11 there. Does the 7 apply to the 11 too? No. So my base is this entire quantity right here. So 11x to the 7th is my base. Okay, I'm then going to take that to the power of, and when I group this together, what power is this taken to? Just the first, right? The 7 applies only to the x, so in order to group them, it's just to the power of 1 over, and my index is 11. And so this would be my solution, 11x to the 7th, in parentheses, all to the power of 1 over 11. And so that's how you would enter that solution. Okay. In the second example, across the top, when I look in my radical, my base there is an x. So I'm going to have my x to the power of 5 divided by, that's a 19. If you wrote 10, that's fine, but you can reduce it, but this is a 19. So there's my index. Okay, and then this 10 out front is still going to be out front. Okay, so you can leave it like this. You can put parentheses around this, but the 10 is not part of what has the power applied to it. So 10 stays as it is. You have base x to the power of 5 divided by the index of 19. And so that would be your simplified form. All right, so when you're looking at these, here converting it into its radical form, we're going to start with our radical symbol. The whole base is this value 10x to the power of 7. So this time 10 is part of the base. So you do have to have grouping symbols around the 10x as the base to the power of 7, and then 12 is our index. And so when you enter this, you would enter it as root. The index is 12, and then the whole quantity 10x. And again, because this whole quantity is being taken to the power of 7, you need a separate set of grouping symbols around the 10x. Okay? And so this would be the entry online. Okay? In the next example here, we have 8x to the 3 over 8. So we look at our radical part. The base of our rational power is x. To the power of 3, the index is 8. The 8 that remains in the front is just a multiplier, and that stays out front as well. So when you write your answer, you'll write 8, and then indicate your radical, root, then in parentheses your index, which was 8, and then the base, x cubed, and that would be your simplified form, or your conversion into the radical form.